There's no question that the most successful and admired men in our society are alpha males. They always seem to get what they want, whether it's money, status, or fame. But a new type of man, the Sigma male, is slowly but surely making his way to the top. He is the one who doesn't think of himself as being better than others. He also uses the hierarchy to his advantage. He prefers independence, freedom, and solitude over status, money, and fame. Sigma males are rare, and they have strange habits. He is a challenge for the traditional alpha male because he doesn't care about rules or social norms. He is independent and takes care of himself, but when it comes to women, he is very attractive. Sigma males are creative people who aren't always understood. People often say that they are also proud, stubborn, and even cold. But the truth is that most Sigma men are very loyal and willing to listen to new ideas. Even though they don't do things the way most people do, they have their own set of rules that they always follow. They live by their own rules and won't be controlled by anyone or anything. The typical alpha male is scared of this because he can't control or predict the Sigma. Here are the 8 things that make alpha males dislike Sigma males. 1. Sigma always comes out on top, even when they don't compete. This is probably the most confusing thing about Sigma males. They don't feel like they have to compete with other people, but they always come out on top. It's like they have a secret weapon they use to get ahead, but no one knows what it is. Sigma's best skill is that he can read people and figure out what drives them. He knows how to push the right buttons to get what he wants without ever having to raise his voice. He is a master of persuasion and can get people to see things his way. They don't take advantage of others with this power, which is what the alpha is known for. Sigma's ability to read people also helps him stay out of trouble. He knows how to calm things down before they get out of hand. The alpha male often has trouble doing this. Most of the time, violence happens because the alpha is too proud to back down. This is why alpha males hate Sigma males the most. They don't understand how someone can be so successful without being competitive. It goes against everything they have ever learned, which makes them feel stupid. Quietness and thinking about yourself don't make you weak. It makes you smarter. This is how Sigma males always do things, and it helps them be very successful in life. You might think that the quiet Sigma in the corner is the weakest person in the room, but he is actually in charge. He's not there by accident. He's there on purpose. 2. They are not afraid to question people in power. We've all been taught to respect authority, but what we haven't been taught is that we should also question it. Even if someone is in charge, that doesn't mean they are always right. Sigma men are not afraid to question authority, and they usually do so in a very polite way. Not because they don't have a reason to rebel, but because they think everyone is the same. They don't have to follow someone just because they are more important. They don't want to fight, but they do want to know why things are the way they are. They want to know why the rules are the way they are, and they often find flaws in the reasoning. Sigma wants to know why the rules are in place, while the alpha male is happy to just follow them. He doesn't want to be like everyone else. Instead, he wants to be himself. If the alpha's bosses see that the Sigma has a lot of potential, this way of thinking can put him in a dangerous situation. The Sigma doesn't want to take the alpha's place. He just wants his thoughts and ideas to be taken seriously. When the Sigma questions authority, the alpha may see this as a threat and try to shut him up. Sigma often decides to leave the pack and go his own way, or even start his own pack because of this attempt to silence him. This is how many new ideas come to be, and it's how brilliant entrepreneurs and problem solvers are made, whose theories and ideas can change the world. 3. The Sigma always goes one step further. While the alpha male is trying to figure out what's going on, the Sigma male is already one step ahead. This is because Sigma is always looking for new ways to do things and trying to think outside the box. The alpha is so busy trying to keep things as they are that he has no time to come up with new ideas. They just want to make sure that no one challenges his power and that everyone follows his lead. Because of this narrow way of thinking, The alpha male falls behind while the sigma keeps moving forward. The alpha is stuck in the past, while the sigma is always moving forward. This makes the alpha very angry because he feels like he can never catch up. The sigma doesn't care about alpha's rank or power. They just want to do things in the best way possible. This usually puts them at odds with the alpha male, who cares more about keeping his power. This could happen in both business and personal relationships. Sigma always thinks about what's best for the group, while alpha only thinks about what's best for himself. This doesn't mean that sigma is a saint and alpha is a jerk who only cares about himself. It's just that sigma and alpha have different priorities. The sigma's ability to think outside the box will often make alpha feel like they don't measure up. The alpha male is used to being the smartest person in the room, but now he thinks the sigma is smarter than him. 4. People start choosing sigma to lead them. More and more people like the sigma male because he is independent and doesn't follow the rules. They see him as a breath of fresh air in a world where alpha males are always trying to control them. The alpha male starts to feel threatened as the sigma male becomes more popular. He is used to being in charge and everyone following him. But now more and more people are picking sigma as their leader. Sigma males lead by persuasion and by setting a good example. Alpha males lead by force and coercion. This is a much better way to lead, which is one reason why people are interested in the sigma. We live in a world where alpha males used to be in charge, but that is changing. People are tired of being controlled, and they want someone to lead them in a more positive and empowering way. The sigma male gives them just that. The thing that bothers the alpha male the most is that people pick the sigma to lead even though he hasn't tried. The sigma just knows how to do it. This makes the alpha look like a leader who is desperate and needs people to follow him. 5. Sigmas don't need to dominate others, yet they are still respected. Sigma male doesn't need to put other people down in order to feel good about himself, which is a big reason why other people respect him. Alpha males are always trying to be better than each other, which can be very exhausting for the people around them. The sigma man is happier when he steps back and lets others take the spotlight. This makes for a happier environment. Sigma isn't a pushover, but he doesn't feel the need to be in charge of everyone he meets. He would rather let others talk first and then say what he thinks when it's important. Sigma is also more likely to hear what other people have to say, which makes him a better leader. He knows that he can't always be right, and he's willing to listen to what others have to say. The alpha is more likely to shut down other people, which often leads to conflict. The sigma's ability to see both sides of a problem makes him a better leader, and his followers respect him for this. The alpha's ego often gets in the way of him making smart decisions, but sigma can put his ego aside and look at the situation objectively. Sigma has learned that dominating other people is not the only way to get respect. He is respected because he is sure of himself without being cocky, and he can see things from the point of view of others. 6. The sigma male is more alluring. The alpha male is the most outgoing and loudest, while the sigma male is more mysterious and attractive. He can get what he wants without being the center of attention. The sigma is happy to let the alpha get all of the attention while he waits in the shadows for his chance to strike. This makes the sigma more dangerous than the alpha, who is usually too busy showing off to notice what's really going on. The sigma is always looking around and learning, which gives him a big edge over the alpha. Both are sure of themselves, but the sigma's is more subtle. He doesn't have to brag or boast like alpha does because he knows that his actions will speak for themselves. The sigma male is also more comfortable with silence than the alpha, who often feels the need to fill every awkward silence with meaningless chatter. The sigma male knows how to read and use body language to his advantage. He is often more successful with women than the alpha male because he can persuade them without saying a word. It would be silly to say that all women are attracted to sigma men, but there is no doubt that a higher number of women are attracted to the mysterious appeal of the sigma. Most women find the alpha male to be too aggressive and in your face, while the sigma is more subtle. This doesn't mean that the sigma is weak. It just means that he has a better handle on his emotions than the alpha. Sigma won't automatically be a better lover just because he's more seductive, but it will help him get dates. The alpha male is often too busy trying to impress women, while the sigma is more interested in making a real connection. 7. They don't follow the rules. Alpha males know how to get what they want by following the rules. They know how the system works and are always looking for ways to get ahead. Sigma males, on the other hand, don't follow the rules. They are always coming up with new ways to get what they want, even if it means breaking the rules. Because of this, they are hard to predict and hard to control. Alpha males need control and predictability in their lives, so the sigma male's disregard for rules is a big source of frustration for them. While the alpha is trying to figure out how to work the system, the sigma is busy making his own rules. The alpha always feels like he is one step behind. The alpha male will never admit that he is jealous of the sigma's creativity and ability to come up with new ideas. He will just say that sigma is disruptive or uncooperative. Alpha males often try to keep the sigma from getting away, but this only makes the sigma more determined to get away. Also, it makes the alpha look silly and small-minded. The sigma male will never try to hold anyone back. Instead, they just keep doing what they want to do, no matter what other people think. 8. They are very independent and self-sufficient. Alpha males are used to being in charge and having people rely on them. They are always in charge, and they need to feel like they are important. The sigma male is the opposite of everything else. He doesn't need anyone to take care of him because he can take care of himself. The sigma can take care of himself just fine and doesn't need help from anyone else. He is often more attractive as a partner because of his independence, which is something the alpha male lacks. The sigma male is also happier being alone than the alpha male, and he doesn't need to be with someone all the time. He loves being alone because it gives him a chance to get his energy back. When they think about themselves, they become more aware of their own thoughts and feelings. This helps them understand themselves better. The alpha male is used to being the center of attention and often thinks he is the only one who matters. He can feel lost and aimless if he doesn't have a team to lead or a woman to impress.